The Zonaite Armor Set is a brand new set of armor in the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and it's amongst the most unique and valuable armor sets in the game. Not only does the Zonaite armor provide ample damage mitigation, but each piece of armor also improves the efficiency of your Zonai devices, making the duration of your energy cells noticeably longer. Because of its tremendous effects, finding each piece of the Zonaite armor can be rather grueling, especially if you're just starting your journey. Here's how to find the Zonaite armor. Starting off with the Zonaite Helmet. It's found on Lightcast Island in the Tabantha Frontier Sky, but because Lightcast Island sits at such a high altitude, reaching the area can be near impossible without a well-upgraded energy well, tons of Zonai charge, or a tremendous amount of stamina. Thankfully, there is a way to get to Lightcast Island that requires minimal resources and upgrades, but you'll need to acquire the Zora armor before this method is a viable option. To do that, you'll want to make your way through the Zora's questline over in the east of Hyrule. Completing the quest, the sludge-covered statue will introduce you to Yona, the caretaker of the Zora. Speak to her near the second floor pools, bring her an ancient arowana fish, and you'll complete the quest restoring the Zora armor, rewarding you the Zora armor. With the Zora armor in hand, on body, on self, you'll now want to reach the North Tabantha Sky Archipelago, which sits just north of Lightcast Island, albeit at a lower altitude. To reach the North Tabantha Sky Archipelago, visit Strock Lake in the Tabantha Frontier region of northwestern Hyrule. Walk to the northwest of the lake, look up at the sky, and search for a high waterfall that will serve as your ticket to the North Tabantha Sky Archipelago. In one of the more unique environmental phenomena in Tears of the Kingdom, the length of the waterfall pouring from the sky will change depending on the weather. During most weather conditions, the waterfall flowing from North Tabantha Sky Archipelago will not reach the surface of Hyrule, so you'll need to get creative. Equip the Zora armor, then use Ultra Hand and Zonai devices such as balloons, fans, flame emitters, or rockets to create a vessel that can take you to the skies. Once you're high enough, glide into the waterfall and swim up to reach the Sky Island. However, if it's raining, you're in luck, because the North Tabantha Sky Archipelago's waterfall will extend all the way down to the Hyrule surface. Due to the Zora armor, you can simply glide into the waterfall and you'll automatically swim up to the North Tabantha Sky Archipelago without expending any resources or stamina. Neato. Once you've landed on the North Tabantha Sky Archipelago, eat a cold-resistant meal or pop on some cold-resistant armor, jog to the northern end of the area and use the rockets and minecarts nearby to make it across the rails. When you reach the Sky Island at the center of the archipelago, look southward and you'll discover a ramp alongside some Zonai devices. Use the fans, wings, and rockets to build an aircraft and make your way to the Tabantha Sky Archipelago. Feel free to copy this design. Once you're in the low-gravity airspace, land in the square-shaped area southwest of the Flux construct and you'll discover a pre-made aircraft and additional Zonai devices. Ensure at least 4 batteries are attached to the aircraft and carefully fly upward and to the north while prioritizing height over distance. Glide on over and you should make it to Lightcast Island with room to spare. On the northwestern end of the island, activate the Zonai terminal to drain the lake, then destroy the rocks that are blocking the beam of light. Continue down the path to reach some Zonai mirrors in a dark cavern. While solving this puzzle isn't required to collect the helmet, it does point you in the right direction. You'll want to throw some bright bloom seeds at the wall so you can see, then begin to manipulate the light beams by ultra-handing the respective mirrors, creating a path that will end up with the beam of light activating a hexagon panel. Just above it is your helmet. Finally, walk down the stairs just outside and wrap around the island to discover the Ga'ahisas Shrine. Next up, the Zonaite Waist Guard. It can be found on the Zonaite Forge Island, floating high in the Necluda sky, but because of its high evolution, this valuable piece of armor cannot be reached straight away. To collect the Zonaite Waist Guard, start by launching yourself into the air using the Poplar Foothills Skyview Tower, then glide east to reach the large central island in the West Necluda Sky Archipelago. Once there, activate the Ikujisi Shrine to make it a valid fast travel point, then head northeast to the square-shaped area where you'll find 3 floating platforms and tons of rockets. Place all of the rockets on top of one of the floating platforms, but only attach one of them to the center of the platform itself. Attaching multiple rockets to the floating platform will mean they get activated at the same time and prevent you from reaching the piece of the armor. activate the attached rocket until it depletes, then attach a second one, and so on until you've used all of them up, only doing one at a time. Once you're face to face with the Zonaite Forge Island, glide on over. And once you've landed, activate the Zonai Temple to enable the fans. Using your glider, make your way to the roof. You'll want to dive down the center of the building, dodging the lasers Mission Impossible style, and land at the Yansamin Shrine, another fast travel point in the books. Make your way just behind the shrine to the edge of the lava. You'll need to create a platform that can float atop of the lava. To do so, throw a material that has the cold or freeze effect like an ice fruit or a choo-choo jelly. Hop on your newly created platform, ascend through the square design in the ceiling to reach the secret area, and the Zonaite Waistguard is yours. Finally, the Shin Guards. The Zonaite Shin Guards are hidden within a spherical sky island floating in the North Akala Sky Archipelago. The chest containing the Zonaite Shin Guards is in the bottom half of the sphere, so you'll have to do a little problem solving to access it. To begin, head to the nearest cross-shaped sky island in the Sky Mine area. Turn the launcher to face the sphere and launch one of the heavy blocks into the hole at the top. Then launch yourself in after it. Lift the block and place it on the switch in the center of the room. This will cause the sphere to start spinning and give you access to the bottom area. Ascend to the top of the sphere and glide off, timing your jump right so you can enter the hole and access the chest in the center of the room. And there you have it, the Zonaite Armor. If you're a master machinist that wants more juice for your contraptions or just want a bit more damage negation, this could be the armor for you. For more on the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, be sure to head on over to IGN.com to check out our ever-expanding Tears of the Kingdom wiki and interactive map. And of course, for much more on Zelda, stick with IGN.